Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fantastic, baby. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, I think we have a very special treat here. Take a look at this artwork, no doubt. All right, this brewery I've never heard of. This is the Nightmare Brewery. Now, this is contract brewed by 12% out of North Haven, Connecticut. So apparently this is a gypsy brewer. And this is the Drawn and Quartered. Drawn and Quartered. It's a quad dry hopped Imperial Pale Ale. Ooh, that's a mouthful, huh? Yeah, it checks in at 10% alcohol by volume. It's not for beginners or lightweights. According to the date stamp on the bottom of the can, it's 41 days old. I've had it about 2 weeks, so it was a heck of a lot fresher when I first got it. But I've kind of slacked off on my drinking here. This thing is tough to open. This has Nelson Sauvin, Enigma, Citra. It seems like there was another hop. Oh my gosh, that thing is hazy. It looks like lemonade. Oh, I have to put it down before my cup runneth over, baby. Oh, Galaxy was the other hop here while I'm pouring this in here. You got to be careful. Yeah, it's best to have a table or a stand, something you can put the beer down on. Yeah, I see a lot of YouTube reviewers. They like to do it on the fly. That's great, man. Yeah, if you're outside, that's great. But if you're not, ooh, you're gonna have a mess to clean up later. I think that everybody could agree that it's a very hazy golden color with a bright white head. Now, for my one friend on YouTube who tries to find sediment and everything, there's no way in hell you can see through that beer. I don't care if you got a flashlight and put it up there. You're not going to see through that. Oh, that smells lovely. There's a lot of tropical fruit in there. I got guava right in the nose. Oh, I sure did. Some mango too. A little bit of citrus. Oh, yeah, it smells quite lovely. I think this is going to be a killer beer, and I'm hoping that 10% is missing in action. Man, that head is solid. That head is not going to go anywhere. Look at it. Try that with your king of beers. Yeah, I want to thank the people there at Nightmare Brewing for coming up with this recipe. Thanks 12% for canning it. And thanks to you at home for watching. Yeah, cheers to everybody. Oh, man, is it smooth. This is 10% alcohol. Ooh, this is a dangerous beer. But that has lovely tropical fruit. Oh, man, that guava, the mango. Oh, wow. Look at the foam on that beer. That foam is not going anywhere. Look at that lacing. This is an extremely well-crafted beer. 41 days. It's about halfway through its life cycle. Man, I bet when I bought this, it was super fresh. But really, it's not going to make that much difference. 41 days or 14 days. Because I bought it refrigerated. It's been in the refrigerator since I brought it home, and that's what counts the most. Temperature control. You don't want to buy a beer that's on the shelf, especially in the summertime. Come on. You don't want to buy a beer on the shelf and then put it in your hot car, bring it home. Oh, that poor thing's been subjected to so much extreme heat. Man, you're lucky if it's any good. That's why in the summertime, well, not just in the summertime, but in a warmer climate, like especially down in Florida, you should have and not an ice chest, but something similar to an ice chest that you don't put the ice in, but it's going to keep your beverages nice and cool. Yeah, I don't ever recommend putting any beverages on ice because you're freezing the beer. It may not be frozen solid, but when you subject the beer to ice, it's putting the beer at a disadvantage. You don't ever want to do those temperature extremes where the beer is too hot or the beer is too cold. You want to keep it kind of room temperature. When I say room temperature, I'm talking about 68 degrees Fahrenheit or so. That's what it usually is in here, about 68, unless it's a bloody hot day outside, then it might go into the 70s. Yeah. Oh, I should show you that head before I drink. Look at how rocky that head is. This is a killer beer. Now, I bought this 2 weeks ago at the beverage store. I bet there's none left. I bet people found out how good it was and came back and bought it all up. That's the only thing about the beverage store I shop at. And generally, the owner gets in 2 cases, and when they're gone, they're gone. He doesn't do any reorders, and sometimes he can't do reorders. So you have to kind of take your chances and buy them when you see them, or you miss out. I buy 1 can because I'm not buying 6 and 4 packs these days at those prices. I think this can right here was $7 and change, if I'm not mistaken. That seems a bit steep to me. $7 for a 16-ounce beer, but this is worth it. Now, if you take a gamble and you don't like the beer, you're out your $7. Yeah, kind of like a crapshoot. This has very low carbonation in it. The mouthfeel is medium, but it gives you a full-bodied effect on the tropical fruit, particularly the guava and the mango. It has a nice dry finish, not bitter, but nice and dry. It's a very good beer indeed. Very good beer indeed. Nightmare Brewing, Gypsy Brewery. Don't know where they started, but this was canned and distributed by 12% out of North Haven, Connecticut. It's well worth the try if you can find it. All right, my friends, stay safe in the world. Cheers to that. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has 2 locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to 2 of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.